Hello, my name is Daniel Naprous. Welcome to Wychwood Stud, the home of the Devil's Horsemen.
Turning left.
So what we're going to do today, we're going to have the fun of driving around these obstacles. These obstacles is for the second phase of our competition, which is marathon. So we have carriage driving, we have 4 horses, 2 at the front, 2 at the back. Phase 1 is dressage, phase 2 is marathon, and phase 3 is cones, which is our equivalent to show jumping. Obviously we can't jump with the carriages, although it would be more fun. So what we're going to do today, we're going to show you how we school our horses, preparing ourselves for the London International Horse Show, which is the World Cup circuit. I'm very pleased to have the wild card for this event. And I'm going to take you on board of the carriage and I'll explain as we go along. Look at the little man. They have a favourite side. They go on any side or any position, but for elite competition they have their favoured spot. Got these two? Yeah. Hang on, we've got to do the parkour. Hang on, look at him. This is what you have to do. You ready? Hang on. You ready? Parkour! So what we're doing here, these are the wheelers. These actually make the carriage go in the direction, because they have the pole which runs down the middle, which operates the front steering mechanisms. It's a designed carriage for competition, FEI competition. So we have delayed steering, we have rear steer, we have disc brakes all round, and also a disc brake on the turntable. Come on, Sprout, we need to swap. Good man. So here we have my reins. The leader reins obviously go to the horses at the front, the wheeler reins to the horses at the back. So it's very important that when I turn left, my wheelers take a step to the right before they turn left. So you articulate the whole turnout from front to back, and having delayed steering as well on the carriage, which is beneficial for the first turn but can be beneficial for the second turn. So when we walk the courses we have to work out the best route from A to F. So when we do the competition we have gates A to F, obstacles 1 to 8, and gates A to F in each obstacle. Now you have to do them in order, A, B, C, D, E, F, and you can't run through a gate that hasn't been driven in order already. So if you drive A, B, C, A and B are already dead gates, so I can drive back through that to get to D, and so forth. But if I go through them early, then I get a 20 penalty points, which is game over. So what we've got here, this is the indoor team, so we have 2 teams. We're lucky enough to have this. We have the outdoor circuit and the indoor circuit, very similar to the show jumping and the dressage. So you get into the World Cup series in the winter, which is all the big indoor shows, London, Maastricht, and these kind of Stuttgart, Lyon, these kind of events. So these are, dressage might not be their forte, but speed is. So these horses are trained and encouraged to be quick and nimble through the obstacle, because as you can see I've got slightly different coloured horses. I've got a very dark chestnut, 2 black and a grey. In this point, I mean, a good horse doesn't have colour, so you can drive mixed maxed in the outdoor season as well, but It tends to look neater and more precise if they're all the same block colour. But for what we're doing now, it really doesn't matter because it's just purely a point system from the clock and not knocking any balls down. So I'm going to ride off and warm them up gently.
Ludo in the right lead. He's from a famous Lloyd's Bank commercial. He's the star of them. And then we have a new horse. Literally, we're not sure if we're going to take it to London yet, but that's Jag. And in the wheel, we've got Hero, the grey. He's been stalwart of the indoor team and marathon team for a good couple of years. And this is Nick's on the left, who is his second season. And he's normally in the lead, so if Jag doesn't want to do it, he'll go up there and another horse will replace him. And between my legs, we have the boss of the team. This is Sprout. How you doing, Sprout? Are we doing okay? Good boy. Up next to Sprout, we've got front brakes, back brakes, turntable brakes.
Hero, well done.
So what we're going to do now, we're just going to gently warm up in the obstacle.
See how the wheelers come across there. And then when we feel ready, we drop them into the obstacle and we go at the obstacle, keeping a nice arc all the way through. We try and drive all the obstacles on circles. That's why dressage is very important for us, to make sure they're in their right place, that their hips are moving across and they're not falling through their shoulders. There we go, very nice. And then we're going to go tight round the red one, so I go cub. And then we release out. And then what we're going to do, we're going to go the opposite way around now. So I'll change direction. The obstacle. And then once I feel comfy, I'll drop into it, probably after the green one over there. And then we'll suck into a smaller one around the green one here. And then out and change. So what we're going to do now we've established that we can go around an obstacle, we're going to see how good we can change direction and how good the wheelers are at stepping across. So Go into the obstacle. And then we change direction. Go into the obstacle. Get. Come. Keep over the top of me. Come. Get. There we go. And we stop in the obstacle. Make sure it's not exciting. You put the curb on.
Okay, so they're powering up. They're actually working really well there. You can see the leaders are coming forward and there's no slack in their chases. So get and come is to go left or right. That noise that he's making is to get them to pay attention and be on their toes. That's good. So really impressed with Jag there. Obviously I said earlier it's only his second or third time being in the lead of a team, yeah, and they actually make a really good pair, the black and the chestnut at the lead. Ludo, our black leader, the Aribo Frisian, who might be recognised from the Lloyds Bank adverts. He is their poster boy.
I'm not.
Actually, you should come with us.
Shall I come and have a?
Yeah.
Hang on, no, hang on. How do we? I can't work out this. Oh, is that what it is?
Really?
Oh, it's very
Is
posh.
this your first time?
Is that a bit tight? Do you want me to?
On the back of a carriage?
Yeah.
Going at a little bit speed, yeah.
Scared.
No,
Is that
excited.
too long now?
Like
Okay.
that. My outfit of the day is I'm wearing our new HX3 body protector, which is a body protector we're going to use and design for the driving community, and my Arrow helmet.
Okay.
Yeah. All aboard. I won't lose your mic. Right on here, yeah? Okay.
It's quite common sense. If I turn left, put your weight onto this side of the carriage.
Yeah.
Put your knee, put the whole weight.
Like that, yeah. Yeah, you tap what side?
Oh, you'll see. You've got to see.
Oh. Okay. That way, yeah. Well, okay. Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
God, the power. It's unbelievable. Oh, I can see why you enjoy it.
Hey, Ludo! Jag! Get.
That is amazing. What a team.
Put it on there. Have a look around. We'll go
Yeah.
the right direction. So I need you to lean. You sit your ass.
On there, yeah?
Yeah, and then hold with your back. You get your ass over more. So you don't
More like that. Yeah.
Right out. Stop. Get.
Oh. Amazing. How good is that?
Good fun, isn't it?
Oh,
you don't
it's-
realise, you look quite steady when you're there, but in here you feel the power.
You can see how you get bitten by the bug though, can't you? Right, I need 4 horses and a carriage. Cheers, mate, that's amazing. Thank you, mate. Cheers, mate.
You're welcome. Did you feel safe in your race safe?
I felt very safe in my race safe.
Oh.
Perfect.
Okay, walk on. So now we're just gonna walk the horses down to make sure that you know they do full energy, full passion, full sport, and now we're just coming down, walk them down, so they're very comfortable. What is so pleasing is Race Safe have took the time and just slightly change their product to suit our sport individually. We spoke to them about the length of the back that still gives you optimum performance because safety is paramount, but making sure that we don't touch the bottom of our seat on the carriage so it doesn't rise up and lift off the shoulders. They took that into account and found some ingenious way of making that work. They've also, when we drive, we have our arms stretched out front a lot of the time. So they've managed to ergonomically design the fronts a little bit, some contour to make sure that's as comfortable as possible as well. And also it's a great thing, being of the size that I am, they're willing to they have all sizes to fit all people. We'll take them back, shall we? So welcome to our harness collection. This is just for the carriages. So down here we have the collars, which is sort of Victorian, Edwardian, sort of what you see on most of them type films. Then here we have, these are for the royals' houses that we use on Napoleon and things like that, pulling all the carriages. As you can see, this is a standard harness. A nice harness from a nice house. This is state harness. It's very, very bling, very large, and always got its insignias to whichever house it was from. And then as we move down here, what we try to do, we're very lucky that we have all different type of harnesses. So this is the breastplate, which you saw me running around the obstacles with. This gives a little bit more freedom at the front. It's more of Hungarian style harness. So the English is famous for the collars and the Hungarians are famous for the breastplate. So nowadays we tend to use the breastplate just because it's a little bit more freedom, and the collars are individually made for each horse. That makes it a little bit less universal. Here we have, I mean, we're just very lucky. We use a lot of our film industry to have different things. This is a Spanish harness. It's a very old style of harness. It has forks instead of collars that go into the front of these, and lots of bells. These are the original Hungarian style harnesses. As you can see with the plaiting lattices that they have, it's quite intricate, and all their traces are plaited as well. This is a Russian harness, Trolka, 3 horses. It's traditionally Russian. This is antique. We're quite lucky. We try to buy up everything that we can see because it's all about references for us, because we have to recreate things for the film, which is great because we get to do different things. It's never sort of boring on one way. We get to do lots of different stuff. Some bright red harness for the chariots. If you got the chariot is red. So this is kind of a mixture between a collar and a breastplate, because you see there's no rigidity. It's not rigid like a collar, it's flex, but it still comes down the front. And I think modern day they kind of call it the French brollar, which is this. This is a modern day version of this. They are old, so father loves to buy things And also just being around, fortunately, for a long time helps you come across different items, but always looking to invest back into the company, to looking for fresh ideas, because fresh ideas, most things with horses have been done before. So it's interesting to look back to see what they did and slightly adapt for a modern age. Again, more older style harnesses. And then if we go down here, you'll like this. Again, what I talked about, the Spanish with the forks on the front. And this is their bridle. It's quite you can see me coming with this when you... I thought about using it for dressage in Aachen, but I don't know. Let me take you upstairs. We're up here. These are what we call our museum, which is fantastic because we get to take inspiration from the past, from designs. So you can see our big collection that obviously we don't use anymore, but we look at them for shapes of shanks and things like that for different movies that we make. Some of the saddles that we've used. This was made for Joaquin on Napoleon. Genuine saddles from the Second World War. And this was a saddle that we made, a size saddle that she could ride normally for Tomb Raider, for Angelina Jolie. These are Napoleonic saddles. These are for postilion. So as you can see here, the design that we might take something like that and put it onto like a modern day Wonder Woman type movie. And then we made this ourselves. We have a workshop here that we make a lot of our own stuff. So this was one of the original side saddles where you actually sit side saddle without the pommels.
That looks like a lazy side saddle.
It is, you literally sit there. It's not very secure. If the horse starts to be naughty, you could be in trouble. So this is a German First World War carriage that father brought back from France, and we're just putting it back together basically. They're quite rare. As you can see, they're starting to, their lifespan's coming to the end, so we're giving it a new lease of life. Foggy's having the fun of doing it, aren't you? What are you repairing now?
Door handles for the old black and gold coat.
Oh, fork handles.
Yeah, fork handles. Continuous. Never end. It's either a straight bolt or a set of handles.
So here we have a lot of carriages. These we've bought and not restored them yet, so we'll restore them back to their former glory. This one was made for a movie called The Duchess. So it's a state carriage. It's just come back from, I don't know, it's been on something. It's literally just come back. So we've got a couple of sheds like this with all different carriages. They're kind of slightly themed. We've got the semi-state carriages here and state carriages. And then we got the Tudor line on the right here. On the left, we got the omnibuses that used to run up and down the streets, and the road coaches, and then the stage coaches further down. On this side, we've got fire engines, 1, 2, and 3. And then we move back into Peaky Blinder world and medieval. They get blown up mostly. They always blow them up in Peaky Blinders.
Hi, I'm Alex, Daniel's partner, so very involved with the carriage driving that Daniel does, but also have my own horse. This is Henry, who's not looking very happy right now, but who's usually very good for the camera. So I initially bought Henry to go eventing, but he isn't particularly bold cross country. So we then tried a few different disciplines. He's done showing, he show jumps really well, dressage. He's actually done side saddle as well. But his favourite sport, believe it or not, is carriage driving. So Henry will go with his buddies, he'll do pair, he'll do the team, and he is a very good and kind single horse. So we've had novices come and drive him. I teach the kids on him sometimes, but he can also step up and go quite fast when he wants to. So he was a riding horse when I bought him. He was quite unruly, had a very good buck in him, but he was always really desperate to get near the carriage. which is quite unusual. A lot of horses can be a little bit wary of the carriage to begin with, but he really wanted to be with his friends in the carriage. And he initially went in the team, so he had his friends as companions, and they tend to be confident then with their friends. But he went straight. We did a couple of long reining sessions with him, and then took him single as well. And he's a really good horse. He doesn't spook at much. So yeah, he's quite dependable, aren't you? We'll put 2 now, and then you can have a little see of him in the single carriage. You can see then how well these body protectors fit nicely when you're sitting in the carriage. I particularly enjoy this shaping here, so when I'm driving I can move really freely. They're really comfortable and they don't hinder me in any way. Come on, Annas. So we're all in, we're ready to go. We're all comfortable, and we're going to pop into the outdoor arena now and just have a little play around the boxes and give him a little exercise, really. Good boy. Okay, so we're just giving him a little warm up. Good boy. So what I particularly like about these body protectors is actually I can barely notice that it's on. There's no restrictions in my arm movement. It's not bumping into the seat at all. I'm really comfortable. I can move, I can twist my body nicely. Good boy. Come around there. Good boy. It's not restricting me. We can do sharp turns. Good boy. Just going to go and pick him up a bit into a canter. Good boy. And we'll go past the white one. Up to the end. Turning left. Good boy, good boy. And hop up, up. Good boy. But we can turn him, we can push him with the stick there. Good boy, and turn again. Good lad. Come on. Good boy, and we put the stick on the inside to push him, and then hop on the outside as well. Good boy, good boy. Oh, I know. So that's Henry done for today. Sorry, Henry, thanks, I'm talking to him now. We will be taking Henry to London Horse Show. He is going to partake in the masterclass, which we've got a lovely influencer coming along to join us there. For anyone that wants to follow what we do, Daniel's on Instagram is Daniel Naprous, and that follows his team a lot and what we do with them. And for anyone that wants to get involved in this sport and see how they can get to shows themselves, British Carriage Driving have a wonderful website, and there's lots of information there and different groups local to your area. Thank you for joining us today, and I hope you've enjoyed seeing what we do with our horses and enjoyed the insight into how we enjoy race safe and how comfortable they are. Thank you to them for keeping us safe, and we'll see you guys soon. Henry, walk on. Good boy.